Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the skirt. Hey there, I'm Jeanette, also known as Little Rummager. For this week, I'm completing the Pinafore or jumper dress from Simplicity Pattern 7372 from 1976. This video is part 2 of this series. Part 1 is already uploaded, where I sewed this very batty button-up blouse that I'm wearing. For this Halloween, I really wanted to go ahead and make Halloween core clothing, basically Halloween themed clothing. I feel that I would get a lot more use out of, as opposed to making a Halloween costume that I probably would only wear once. And so far this project is going really well. For the pinafore, I am using a very lovely red pinwheel corduroy. This was one of the fabrics I featured in my fall fabric haul, and I think it's perfect for this project. It has a really great weight to it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started on this project. Okay, so for this video, I am moving right past the fabric cutting footage and going right into pinning the bodice for this pinafore. I want to go ahead and mention I purchased this pattern from Retail Store, and it's actually a size 8, and it doesn't come with any additional pattern sizes. For 1970s Simplicity patterns, I'm a size 16, so I did have to go ahead and add, I think I ended up adding like about 2 inches in the bodice, and it seemed to work really well. I've gone ahead and sewed the facing onto the bodice, and this is actually what it looks like inside. I actually posted about my bat blouse on a vintage sewing pattern Facebook group. The majority of the comments that I got were about how people had sewed this jumper dress back in the 70s, and I'm understanding why it was so popular, because it comes together so quickly and there's no buttons or zippers. You don't really have to do a whole lot to figure out the fit of the jumper dress. Oh, and the other thing is that a lot of people mentioned that they made it in corduroy, which I was so happy to find out, because I was also making this out of corduroy, so that was very cool too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the skirt portion of this dress. I totally did not measure the pocket placement on the other skirt panel, so yeah, that's why I have to go ahead and unpick it. I did work off camera a bit. All that I did off camera was go ahead and finish these side openings on the pinafore on the skirt. And then the other thing I realized was I think my pockets were made a little too long. I didn't exactly follow the pattern. I figured to go ahead and make the pockets longer. I also ended up shortening the skirt a bit, so I really wanted to avoid having the pockets being longer than the hem of the skirt. The next thing that I want to go ahead and do is just gather the waist of the skirt up. I also went ahead and put gathering stitches here at the top, so I need to go ahead and gather the skirt up and then attach it to the bodice. I wanted to go ahead and mention one more thing. It's totally unrelated to this project, but I went to the grocery store last night and I picked up this tiny gourd. I love it so much. Every year I kind of have a tradition of picking up a few gourds to decorate my home with, but this year I just went ahead and got one, and this is the one that I picked out. And he's so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the skirt. I really enjoy the fact that the belt on this Pinafore top stitched on top of the bodice and the skirt. I just think it makes for a really cute detail. I didn't exactly go ahead and top stitch both the top and the bottom of the belt. I only top stitched the top, and on the bottom I only top stitch maybe like 3.5 inches or so on the sides, just to keep it from sort of rising up when I go ahead and tie the sides up. The Pinafore jumper dress is all hemmed, ready to go, and I finished the devil horns to go along with this project. I went ahead and drafted the pattern for these horns, put a little bit of stuffing in them, and closed them up. And for the bottom, I just use these like little clips that I have. So I'm very happy with these. It was a nice little scrap project and I didn't have to spend any additional money to make this. And then before I go ahead and show you the reveal footage, I just wanted to say I reached 500 subscribers, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone for all the support. I do have a lot of videos planned. There's lots more to come. If you want to go ahead and keep connected to my channel, the best way to do that is to go ahead and subscribe for future videos. Anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the reveal footage.